What is up everybody, hope you're doing well. In today's video I want to talk about one of my favorite, if not my favorite accessory of all time, the Skinosh card box, credit card holder, whatever you want to call it. I'm really excited, I brought many different versions today. We can talk about all the different ones, what leather options, material options we have, what the hardware is, what the process of creating one of those is. So I'm really excited for today's video, so let's jump right in. So I received lots of questions around this piece, so I thought it makes sense to kind of like break down the features and like tell you a bit like about the materials, how it's made and stuff like that. So maybe let's start off with the usage, right? How you use it. So basically the idea is to use this hook here to hook it to your belt loop. Then it basically dangles on your pants. And then you have this magnetic Fitlock buckle here that you can use just to open it up. And then you have your credit cards here, right? Holds up to 10 credit cards. Kind of depends on the material, but yeah, that's the idea. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. And what I love about this piece is, I think like we as men, like accessories really like fall behind a bit. You know, like when you look at like women's fashion, like the bag, for example, is like an essential part of the outfit. Right, and men don't usually have that. I think this is one of the few accessories that you could really like incorporate into your outfits. Let's say you have the red one here. You can pair it with like a red pair of sneakers. So there's so many different options that you can have, because this usually you have like a card holder or a wallet which you tuck into your pants, right? So people don't see it, so it doesn't really make sense to incorporate it into your outfit. But since you have this dangling right from your pants, it's obviously visible at all times, so it kind of makes sense to work it into your outfit. So that's kind of I wouldn't say game changer, but it's kind of a different approach to a wallet, which is kind of cool in my opinion. And yeah, so this is the first prototype that I made. It was like 2.5 years ago, and you can see I used and abused this one. This is out of a technical material and it's ultra dirty. It holds up fine, carries all my cards. Like I'm super happy with this. I use it every day for over 2 years now. What I want to do today is I want to wear the different card holders and kind of show you like how I would wear them, how I would style them. But maybe let's start off with the materials first, right? So as you can see the hook here on top, right? That's a military grade snap hook, right? Basic function here. And this is like the heavy dutiest, I don't know what to call it, hook I could find, right? It holds up to 250 kilograms, right? So it would definitely hold your heavy bank account, your cards in there. As for the buckle, we have the Fitlock magnetic buckle. Thought it's kind of a cool fit, right? It's a German company. Skinosh obviously is based in Germany as well. And yeah, I mean, those magnetic locks, they're ultra strong and they come in 2 colors. So you can choose between the silver version here or the all black version, right? The hook is only available in black. So that's the hardware. And then we have different like material options. You saw this one already. This is like it's oiled front shoulder, right? Black leather, super smooth, ultra high quality, will patina amazingly over time. Then another leather option we have is this natural leather. In this case, that is culata here, right? Which is horse butt, which has beautiful textures. Here you see basically the same card box, right? Here we have it with the silver buckle and here we have it with the all black buckle. And obviously each piece is unique, right? If you look at this here, you see this one is a bit more suede and this was, yeah, has a kind of different texture, even though this is from the same height. Maybe continuing on the leather part, card box is here in reverse leather, right? So that's the flesh side basically of the leather. Here we have it in gray. Sure if you can see like the beautiful texture here. And then that's a black one here, also the flesh side, beautiful texture. And again with the 2 different locks, this is the all black one and this is with silver. Then what else do we have? We have the red one, right? That's a limited edition of 3, right? 2 more available, one is sold already. I'm not doing this for fun or like to be, I don't know, create more demand or whatever. But this is the red leather. I only have one height left. I'm also doing like a women's bag, like the wings bag. Made out of this leather, and I tried getting this leather again, no chance. This is the most beautiful leather. I call it like color blood, which is kind of cool. And yeah, it really like reacts to wear and tear basically. I don't know if you can see that here, but yeah, basically it changes the color a bit. It goes from like a lighter red, sometimes even towards like a blackish kind of color. So definitely a beautiful piece. Looks awesome paired with like red CCP drip sneakers, for example, or the Bumper 2s from Boris. So yeah, different options for everybody. Maybe more like a technical fabric. This one is actually exactly the same one that I made for myself, which was the first prototype. And I was just experimenting with that material. So this is like an insulating fabric, and it's actually not supposed to be used like on bags or as the outer shell of something, right? It's just an insulating fabric. Tried it for my piece just to see how it holds up, and it holds up perfectly. And it's an ultra smooth fabric, which is white on the one side, and then it's like an aluminium silver kind of fabric on the inside, but you obviously don't see that here. So what is happening here is that's a 3-layer fabric, right? And I used 2 layers of that 3-layer fabric, and in the middle I put some foam. Not sure if you can see it here on camera. But yeah, there's foam in the middle, which makes it like ultra soft. And then we have like a nylon strap here, same hardware obviously, and then it opens up like this. Yeah. Beautiful red contrast stitching here as well, because I really wanted to mimic the Tom Sachs aesthetic. You know, if you're familiar with the Mars Yard overshoe or the regular Mars Yards or the exploding poncho bag, which I did videos on as well. So I really wanted to have one that goes into that same aesthetic. And yeah, so I tried making this piece out of different materials. I also have a Denima version available. Unfortunately, I don't have one right here because I just sold 2 of those, which I had to ship off, so they couldn't wait. You can check it out on skinosh.com. I'll link it down below if you're interested. I just wanted to give you like a quick overview on like what's available. If you want to have this piece out of a different material that you haven't seen here today, just shoot me a DM or a comment or whatever, and we can make it happen, of course. And I think there's a piece for everybody here. I mean, if you look just at the Colanta leather here, those are pieces that will hold up forever. You will have this in 50 years and it will have aged beautifully. It will have patinaed marks of life. Like, those are really designed to be with you for the rest of your life. I mean, they're rock solid, right? The hardware is the best I can find. The leather is the best I can find. Then everything is fully hand stitched, right, with a saddle stitch. Saddle stitch is basically where you use a thread, right? In this case, I use waxed thread, right? So it's a nylon thread that is waxed, so it's like ultra strong. And then you basically put two needles on the same thread, one on each side, and then you basically go through each hole from both sides, right? So that's a proper saddle stitch, and it's ultra strong, stronger than any machine can produce. So the quality here is top notch. I wouldn't know what to improve to make it stronger, because I think it's really important, like from a peace of mind perspective, I guess, right? When you have something so valuable in there, right? There's like your passport and like all the cards, like basically your whole life, right, is in this piece. So it really has to be solid, right? And you have to trust it so that nobody can steal it, like take it from you, or that it like accidentally opens up or something. So you really have to be sure to have peace of mind. I use this every day, and I drive around with my scooter like a maniac, and I've never scared that this falls off. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Just wanted to quickly talk about it. I filmed in the studio when I did this one, because I really wanted to give you like a, I don't know, behind the scenes kind of look, so you understand like what goes into making one of those. So maybe let's quickly look at the shots from the studio, right, where I filmed making one of those, and then come back and I'll do like a couple of outfits with different card holders, so you have an idea like how you can combine those or incorporate those in your outfits. So what I usually do is when I have a more technical or sporty pants, right, like this MMW, Nike MMW shorts, I usually combine it with the card box made out of a technical fabric as well, right, because I think it suits the aesthetic well. But when I do like a mixed outfit, right, so this is the Greg Lauren split shirt that I'm wearing, I think this one works really well, especially with the white or gray t-shirt in between. But I could also go with the all black one made out of the reverse leather, right, the flesh side, because it really gives like good texture, but it's still like all black, so it's not really visible, right? It's not too much in your face. And you can see it if you do put on both, so you can see the difference. Right, this one is almost not even visible, right? And this one obviously is a lot more like in your face, so it's a matter of taste, I guess, right? But for me, generally, when I feel more sporty or more technical, like I wanna use this one, and this is more, I don't know, when I go outside in the evening, like for drinks or whatever. This is probably the most versatile piece, I would say. But I think for this outfit, both would work. So if I'm doing like earth tones, or I don't know, like this washed green, for example, I think like the natural leather really suits it well. Kind of gives the same vibes, right? It doesn't necessarily always have to be like a color matching kind of thing, but I think like similar vibes are kind of important. And you can also play with contrast, of course. You know, you can say, okay, I'm wearing like very artisanal pieces, and then maybe I want to use like a technical fabric. So obviously like endless possibilities of combination. But I personally really like this. The vibe, right, I get from here is Americana vibes, but also like a bit of artisanal. I don't know how to describe, but I think like this combination really works well. Obviously here, the beautiful colata here. But with this jacket, for example, I could also see the gray version, right? Because I'm wearing gray pants, black shirt, gray blends in really well, I think. And here we have just a splash of color, right? The red card holder matching the red drip sneakers. Obviously, I understand this is not everybody's taste, right? But I think like the splash of color, if the rest of the outfit is muted, like in dark grays or black, I think that works really well. And yeah, leather on both is beautiful. So guys, that's it from my side. Hope I could answer all of your questions. I'm really excited to hear your thoughts on this piece. What is your favorite option, right? Do you prefer something like a natural kind of leather, or more like the muted, toned down all black version? Do you prefer leather or technical fabric? Really interested in your thoughts. And yes, if you have any questions that I didn't answer on the product, comment down below or shoot me a message. Yes, if you're interested in buying one, I'll link the Skinosh website down below so you can check them out. And as I said before, if there's an option that you don't see on the website, but you've seen in the video, it might be sold out, but you can still like shoot me a quick email or a DM on Instagram, and we'll somehow manage, I'm sure. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.